Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to be making a Chile relleno casserole. So these are the items that I'm going to be needing today. So let me go ahead and go through them. Of course, I need about 1.5 pounds of ground beef, some salt and pepper, some garlic, 1/4 of an onion, a roma tomato, some eggs, a potato, and of course the poblano peppers. So these are the items that I'm going to need to start that casserole. And of course, I forgot, and some cheese. So let's get started. Okay, so first I cleaned the peppers. I took away all the seeds and the stem. I washed them pretty good. So now I'm going to go ahead and roast them. But I'm going to put them in the air fryers, which is faster and cleaner. So let me go ahead and start with this step. Okay, so I added a little bit of olive oil around the skin so they can roast easier, and then they're easier to peel. So let me go ahead and put them in the air fryer. I have it going at 400 degrees and I have it at 34 minutes. Of course, I won't leave them all the 34 minutes, but this is how I'm getting it warm. So let's get started. Okay, so I already cut the potatoes, the garlic, the tomato, the onion. Of course, I have the salt and pepper. And then I forgot one item, the tomato sauce. So let me continue with the next step. Okay, so I have a medium skillet. It's already hot and it's in a medium to low temperature. So I'm going to add some oil, just a little bit, not a lot, because the ground beef does release some oil. So I'm going to start with the ground beef, and then I'm going to start cooking it and then continue with the next step. Okay, so the meat is already cooking. I broke it down, so it's going to take about 8 to 10 minutes so we can brown. And for the meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and add the first seasoning, which is the salt and pepper, and then I will continue with the garlic and the onions afterwards. So let me continue to cook, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, so it's been already 7 minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and add the onion and start cooking that, and then for a couple of minutes, and then I will add the garlic and then continue to the next step. So it's been 3 minutes since I added the onions. I'm gonna go ahead and add the garlic now, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cook it for about 30 seconds, and then I will add the next ingredient. So the next step is the potatoes. So I went ahead and I added them, and then I will continue with the tomato and so on and so forth. I will add a little bit of salt to the potatoes because then they are sweet, so we want to get those seasonings well mixed. So the poblano peppers are ready. I'm going to go ahead and take them out and put them in a small bag so they can sweat, and then I will peel them and then continue with the next step. Okay, so the potatoes have been browning and it's been a few minutes, so here they are. They're looking golden brown. So the next step is to add our tomato. Then I'm going to mix well, and then I'm going to add the tomato sauce and some water so we can start simmering this delicious picadillo. Okay, the picadillo is looking good, so I'm going to go ahead and add some tomato sauce now. And this is for coloring flavor as well. So, and then I'm going to add some water, just a little bit, just enough so we can cook the potatoes and let it simmer. At this point, you're going to taste for salt and then adjust anything that that you need to. For me, this is fine. So I'm going to go ahead and start simmering this dish and then let it cook for about 20 minutes. Okay, so the meat started simmering. I'm going to lower the temperature to medium low and then replace my lid so we can go ahead and let it cook for the 20 minutes. Okay, so the poblano peppers are ready. I'm going to start peeling them and then just get them ready for the casserole. So let me continue, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, so it's been the 20 minutes. This picadillo is ready. I'm going to let it sit here in the warm stove so it can continue to dry, and then we'll continue to the next step. Okay, so the next step for the casserole, it's the eggs. So I'm gonna go ahead and beat the eggs so I can continue to build the casserole. And like I said, I'm gonna be using eggs and cheese and the poblano peppers and the picadillo. So let me get this ready and go to the next step. Okay, so the first step in making this casserole, I'm gonna put some ground beef in the bottom of the dish, and then just start building as we go up with the poblano peppers, the eggs, and the cheese. So this is the first step. Put some ground beef down there, and then a little bit of the egg, so we can get this going. And of course some cheese, not too much, just a little bit. And then of course the poblano peppers, we're gonna fix them in here. And then continue to build. So again, like I said, we add another layer of beef, and then continue to build, so on and so forth. So let me continue with the next step. Okay, so we are in the last layer, so we're gonna put the rest of the egg and the cheese so we can get everything going. So, and then we're gonna bake at 350 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes so we can cook the egg. So I'm putting the rest of the cheese, just a little bit so we can get that nice taste. Okay, so let me go ahead and put it in the oven, like I said, at 350 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes. So the casserole is in the oven and it's baking at 350, and like I said, 25 to 30 minutes. This casserole is ready, so I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the oven and then get ready to serve. So this is the final result. This is my chile relleno casserole, and I'm going to go ahead and sit down and enjoy it with rice and beans. Thank you.